Good morning, friends. An incident of leadership quality was exposed by the Chief Justice of Karnataka High Court, Justice Abhay S. Vokha, while ridiculing an advocate for his sending unnecessary emails to the judicial registrar, to the staff and registry also. This Chief Justice stated that if you want to abuse the staff, then please abuse the Chief Justice, because the Chief Justice is responsible for whatever happens in the High Court. Right? So, if you want to abuse any of the staff members, then please abuse me and not the staff. It is my duty to protect the staff. Now, you please abuse me now. This is what he directly stated, of course, in the video conference mode to the advocate. Now, let us know to the background story. Right? The advocate, of course, he has filed his cases. Nowadays, you may be knowing the cases are not coming up even though you are filing through e-filing system. Of course, the number is given, but there is some delay. Some cases are coming from VC, that is virtual conference mode or video conference mode, and the Blue Jeans app to be installed, and they will give the password and we have to get ready. All these things do happen, but in some cases it is not happening. Here, advocate, so he has filed the petition, and actually he has addressed or he has sent emails to the court, High Court registry, stating that his case may be taken up for video conferencing. But it was not done. But definitely it was not done. Therefore, he called upon the staff and he started speaking to them in an abusive manner. Nothing was done. Later, he called up the registrar judicial and spoke to him in a derogatory tone. Right? Before this, he has addressed emails to the court, staff, registry and all others, and also he addressed an email to the PRO of the Chief Justice stating that the High Court authorities are not going through the emails and not replying properly. This is what he has written. Now, the court has taken it. The staff, definitely, they would have told the judge that this advocate is was speaking to them in an abusive and deplorable manner. Right? But the fact is that he has addressed so many emails to the staff, but there was no response, and his grievance is that his case was not taken up for the video conferencing mode. At least through this, of course, even though it was not taken up, the judge has taken him to task. Now, what the judge has asked is, my dear friend, if you want, first of all, learn to behave in a dignified manner. If you want to make allegations against the High Court or Chief Justice of the High Court, definitely you can make allegations, and if you are not satisfied with my action, you can approach the Chief Justice of India also. But the language and the tenor should be proper. You should use dignified language. You are an officer of the court, so your participation is there in the proper functioning of the court, but you should not speak in a derogatory tone. Right? So, actually, during the video conference, the Honorable CJ has read the entire email and said to the advocate, I am telling you one thing. If anything goes wrong in the High Court, then I, as the Chief Justice, I am responsible as the Chief Justice. So, if you want to abuse any of the staff member, please abuse the Chief Justice and not the staff. It is my duty to protect the staff. Now, you please abuse me now. This I told you also. So, at this point of time, the advocate apologized repeatedly to the court and said, I have no complaint against the authority or against the High Court or against the staff. I'm sorry, I may be apologizing like that because since the matter has come directly. Now, in response, the CJ said, Mr. Advocate, we behave in a dignified manner. Today also, we have rejected your memo as it is not according to the standard operating procedure. So, if any advocate got grievance against the CJ, you can go to the Chief Justice of India, right? But in case of any grievance, the advocate should have addressed in a dignified manner. And as per the legal profession, the language and tenor should be proper, the legal word should be there. So, you have to address the grievance or the letter as an officer of the court and not as a mouthpiece of the client. This you should have known. So, as per the legal professional rules or professional ethics, we told you that even though your client says so many things, you should not become his mouthpiece. You should know what is legal and what is necessary, and then only you have to bring it to the notice of the court. Simply your client stated so many things, you should not use as a mouthpiece. This we told you the behavior pattern in the professional ethics also. Right? So normally, even though you would have raised allegations, I would not have called you. But because you have sent the mail to the Registrar Judicial, I have to call you. You know, he is also a district judge cadre person. Yes, definitely Registrar General, Registrar Judicial, Registrar Vigilance, all these people, they are all people who are working at district judges. They will be taken to the High Court in the particular cadre, judicial, that is Registrar General. So, then first he has also advised him, first find out where you are wrong and correct yourself. Then if you think that you are correct, yes, definitely you start blaming the others. Of course, this is happening day in and day out. The lawyers, they don't understand the difficulty of the judiciary also. Very recently, the Supreme Court Judge Sri N.V. Ramana, he has also expressed that the judges have also become the juicy comments. Yes, they are also become the victims for the adverse comment or juicy allegations. So, you know, is how difficult for us to work here? No doubt, definitely. So, then he said, you find out, is there any institution where more than 100 people are tested corona positive working? No. But still, even though 100 people are tested corona positive, this High Court is working to deliver justice to the people. There may be delay. You should bring it to the notice, but you should not talk in a derogatory tone, or you should not send adverse emails. So, right? So even then, the High Court of Karnataka, they started 12 physical hearing visits also because of the difficulty in virtual court. Right. In this connection, the Advocate General Navadgi, he stated, Your Lordship, please don't get, you need not get perturbed. These are cases, isolated cases. Not all the advocates do like this. There are certain people who behave like this, so please don't get perturbed, and you may kindly ignore such things. Then CJ replied, I am not perturbed. The point is, the signal has to go to the bar. The bar should get a signal. So long as they are criticizing me, I have kept quiet. I am not bothered. But if they start abusive calls to the staff, what will happen? Then if you want to criticize, he has quoted in Marathi, if you want to criticize the daughter-in-law, first try to criticize your daughter. Very recently, I have seen a social media posting also. Some woman says, if all the people think that the parents are parents manaku bajyata adi idhi ani cheppi, then there will be no scope for the so-called ashrams or orphanages or the old age shelter homes. Then another person quipped, if every daughter-in-law thinks that her mother-in-law is like her mother, there is no necessity for the shelter homes also. That way, he has quoted, if you want to criticize your daughter-in-law, first try to criticize your daughter, because she also does the same mistake. So anyway, this shows the leadership quality of the CJ of the High Court. Yes, he has taken up the kudjas, he has taken up the responsibility. Yes, he said, I am responsible. That is the greatness of the judge. Anyway, please behave in a polite manner. Even though your case doesn't come, you have to wait, but you should not comment adversely on the judiciary. Then you will be taken to task like this. So please take it an example. Thank you.